Alex stood at the edge of the landing platform, watching the strange planet below. The sky was not blue like Earth's. It was a deep shade of purple with two suns shining gently. The air smelled fresh, but was different, full of new scents Alex had never known before. This planet was called Zorath, and Alex was one of the first humans to visit. He was here to explore, to learn about the alien life and culture. His spaceship had just landed near a large city made of shiny metals and glowing crystals. But Alex felt small and unsure. He was the only human in this place, surrounded by unknown creatures. Suddenly, from the crowd nearby, a figure appeared. She was tall and graceful, with skin that shone like silver and eyes like bright green stars. Her name was Lyra, and she belonged to the Zorathian people, a proud and ancient race known for their strong traditions. Lyra looked at Alex with a mix of surprise and suspicion. She had never seen a human before. Her lips moved, speaking in a language Alex did not understand. But her tone was sharp, almost angry. She pointed a finger at him and shouted a word that sounded like, "Lustful pig!" Alex froze. He did not know what the words meant, but the anger in her voice was clear. He raised his hands to show he meant no harm. "I'm sorry," he said slowly. "I don't understand." Lyra's eyes narrowed. She took a step forward, her voice louder. "You are a lustful pig," she repeated, pointing at him again. The crowd around them began to murmur. Some looked curious, others looked angry. Alex's heart pounded. He tried to explain. "I am an explorer. I came here in peace. I did nothing wrong." But Lyra was not listening. She turned and walked away. Quickly, her long silver hair flowing behind her. Alex wanted to follow, to explain more, but the people around him blocked his way. They whispered warnings. "Be careful," one said. "Zorathians do not trust humans." For hours, Alex stayed near the city, trying to learn more. He spoke with some friendly aliens who helped him understand some words and customs. Slowly, he realized that on Zorath, respect and honor were very important. Any wrong look or touch could be seen as an insult. That night, Alex camped near a quiet lake. The two suns had set, and the sky was filled with unfamiliar stars. He thought about Lyra's words. Lustful pig. What had he done to make her so angry? The next day, Alex returned to the city to learn more about Zorathian culture. He visited the market, where strange fruits and glowing flowers were sold. He watched Zorathian families, their faces proud but kind. As he walked, he felt a sudden presence behind him. Turning quickly, he saw Lyra again. Her eyes were less angry now, but still wary. She spoke slowly in broken human words. "You, no lustful. You, different." Alex smiled gently. "Thank you. I want to understand." Lyra hesitated, then nodded. She decided to show Alex her world, but only if he promised to respect her. People. Together, they walked through the city's tall towers and wide gardens. Lyra explained the rules of her tribe, the importance of honor, and the meaning of family. Alex listened carefully. He felt lucky to learn from her. But not all was peaceful. Some Zorathians watched them with suspicion. To them, a human and a Zorathian walking together was strange and dangerous. Suddenly, a loud alarm rang through the city. Guards appeared, shouting orders. "Danger! Human is a threat!" someone yelled. Alex and Lyra looked at each other. This was not what Alex wanted. He raised his hands to calm the crowd. "I am not a threat," he said clearly. "Please listen." Lyra stepped forward and spoke to the guards in her language. Slowly, they lowered their weapons. The crowd quieted. Lyra turned to Alex. "You must prove your honor," she said. "If you want to stay here, you must show you respect our ways." Alex nodded. "I will." That night, under the twin moons of Zorath, Alex and Lyra sat by a fire. They talked about Earth, about their dreams and fears. For the first time, they saw each other not as strangers, but as friends. But deep inside, Lyra was confused. She did not know if she could trust a human. And Alex wondered what the future held on this strange, beautiful world. Days passed on the purple world of Zorath. Alex and Lyra spent more time together. The anger from their first meeting began to fade. Now Lyra was curious. She watched Alex carefully, learning how humans behaved. Alex tried to learn about her, people's strange but beautiful customs. One morning, Lyra woke feeling different. Her body was tired in a new way, and her thoughts were heavy. She tried to hide it from Alex, but she could not stop the worry growing inside her. She went to a quiet place in the city where the air was soft and calm. There, Lyra met the tribe's healer, an old alien named Maris. Maris looked at Lyra with gentle eyes. "You look troubled, young one," Maris said softly. Lyra nodded. "I feel strange. My body changes. I do not understand." Maris took Lyra's hand. "Sometimes these changes mean new life is coming." Lyra gasped. "New life? But how? I am not ready." Maris smiled kindly. "Life comes when it must. You must prepare." Lyra's mind raced back to Alex. Could it be possible? The thought shocked her. She had only known him for a few days, yet now everything felt different. Meanwhile, Alex was busy repairing his small ship. He worked hard, but his mind kept returning to Lyra and her strange behavior. He wanted to help her, but he was unsure how. That evening, Alex and Lyra met near the glowing river. The water shimmered under the two moons. Lyra looked at him with wide eyes. "Alex," she began, "I have news. I am with child." Alex blinked in surprise. "Child? Are you sure?" Lyra nodded. "The healer told me. It is true. I carry your child." Alex's heart beat faster. He wanted to say many things, but could only ask, "What will happen now?" Lyra looked scared. "My people have rules. Mixed children are rare. Sometimes they are not welcomed. I do not know if my tribe will accept this." Alex stepped closer. "I will protect you and the child. You are not alone." For the first time, Lyra smiled faintly. "Thank you, Alex. Your words are kind." Days became weeks. Lyra's body changed slowly. She felt new strength, but also new fears. Some Zorathians whispered behind her back. They did not understand why she stayed close to a human. One day, Alex found Lyra sitting alone on a hill overlooking the city. Her silver skin glowed softly in the sun. "Lyra," Alex said gently, "I want to learn how to help you. Tell me about your customs." Lyra looked at him, surprised. Very few humans ask such questions. Usually they ignore our ways. Alex smiled. "I want to understand, not just your world, but you." Lyra took a deep breath. "In my tribe, pregnancy is sacred. The child carries the future of our people. But mixed children, humans and Zorathians, are often seen as a danger. They say we might not survive." Alex frowned. "That sounds hard, but I believe the child will be strong." Lyra nodded slowly. "Your belief gives me hope." Suddenly the sky darkened. A group of Zorathian elders appeared, their faces serious and full of concern. They had heard about Lyra's condition. One elder, a tall figure with glowing eyes, spoke. "Lyra, you bring shame to our tribe. Carrying a human's child breaks our laws." Lyra stood tall. "I do not feel shame. This child is a gift. I will protect it." Alex stepped forward. "Your laws must change. We are different, but we can learn and grow together." The elders looked at Alex with surprise. They had not expected a human to speak with such courage. After long silence, the eldest elder said, "We will watch and see, but know this, the path will be hard." That night, Alex and Lyra sat by the fire. The stars above seemed brighter, as if watching their promise. Lyra took Alex's hand. "Thank you for standing with me." Alex squeezed her hand gently. "We face this together." Deep inside, both knew the journey ahead was difficult, but hope and trust had started to grow between them, a seed that could change two worlds. The sun rose slowly over the purple skies of Zorath. The light spilled across the city and the wild lands beyond. Lyra stood at the edge of the city, her heart heavy with worry and fear. The elders' words echoed in her mind. Their anger and doubt made her feel alone. Alex appeared beside her. "Lyra," he said softly, "we will face this together." Lyra looked at him with troubled eyes. "It is not so easy, Alex. The elders will not accept the child. My people may turn against me." Alex nodded. "Then we must find another way." Suddenly, a group of Zorathian guards appeared. Their faces were stern and their weapons ready. The leader spoke firmly. "Lyra, you must come with us. The tribe will decide your fate." Lyra's eyes flashed with anger and fear. She shook her head. "I will not go with you. I will protect my child." The guard stepped forward, but Alex raised his hands. "Please," he said, "let me talk to the leaders." One guard looked at Alex and sneered. "You human have no right here." Lyra grabbed Alex's arm. "We must leave. Now!" Without another word, they turned and ran. The city behind them was alive with noise, shouts, and alarms. They ran through the wild lands outside the city. The ground was rocky and full of strange plants with glowing leaves. Lyra moved quickly despite the weight she felt inside. Alex stayed close, helping her over stones and through thick bushes. The chase had begun. For hours, they ran. Behind them, the sounds of the guards grew fainter but still chased. Lyra's breath came fast, but her spirit did not break. Alex looked at her with admiration. "You are stronger than I thought." Lyra smiled tiredly. "Zorathians are strong, and I will fight for my child." As the sun began to set, the sky turned a deep violet. They reached a high cliff overlooking a vast valley filled with strange animals and sparkling rivers. "We can rest here," Alex said. "No one will find us." Lyra nodded, sitting on a large rock. Her hands touched her stomach carefully. Alex sat beside her. "Tell me more about your people's ways. What will happen if the elders catch you?" Lyra sighed. "If they catch me, they may force me to leave the tribe, or worse, take the child away." Alex's eyes grew serious. "That will not happen, I promise." The night was quiet, except for the soft wind and distant animal sounds. They shared stories about their homes and dreams. Alex spoke of Earth, a blue planet full of oceans and forests. Lyra listened with wide eyes. Lyra told stories of her tribe, their ancient songs and dances, the sacred places where they lived. Slowly, fear turned to hope between them. They were different, but together they found strength. The next morning they woke to strange sounds. The guards had not stopped searching. "We cannot stay here long," Lyra said. "We must find a safe place." Alex looked at the map he carried. "There is a hidden valley, far from the city. If we reach it, the elders will not find us easily." Lyra stood, feeling the weight of her choice. "Then we must go. For the child." They began their journey across the wild lands. The path was difficult. Sharp rocks, deep rivers, and thick forests challenged them. But Alex's human endurance and Lyra's knowledge of the land helped them move forward. Along the way, they met strange creatures. Some were friendly and curious, others shy and cautious. Alex took notes and sketches, amazed by the diversity of life on Zorath. Lyra's strength surprised Alex. Even as her body changed, she moved with grace and power. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, they found a cave hidden behind a waterfall. "This place will keep us safe," Lyra said. They entered the cave, which was cool and dark. Inside, the walls shone with crystals, casting soft light. Alex smiled. "It is beautiful." Lyra nodded. "Here we can rest and plan our next steps." That night, as they slept, the stars above seemed to shine brighter. The child inside Lyra moved gently, a quiet promise of new life. Alex and Lyra dreamed of a future where their worlds could live in peace. But they knew the road ahead would be hard. The chase was not over. It had only just begun. The cave behind the waterfall was cool and quiet. Inside, soft light from the crystals touched the walls and made the shadows dance. Alex and Lyra sat close to a small fire. Outside, the sounds of the wild lands were far away, and for a moment, there was peace. Lyra touched her belly gently. "The child is moving," she said softly. "It is a strange feeling." Alex smiled, watching her with care. "It is a new life growing, something strong and hopeful." Lyra looked at Alex. "You have been brave to stay with me. Many would run away." Alex shook his head. "I want to be here. For you. For the child. I believe in us." Days passed in the cave. Alex and Lyra shared stories and learned about each other's worlds. Alex told her of Earth's oceans and mountains, of stars and cities. Lyra spoke of her tribe's history and their deep love for the land. One morning, they explored outside the cave. The valley stretched before them, green and full of life. Strange flowers bloomed in bright colors, and gentle creatures moved through the grass. Lyra led Alex to a quiet stream where the water was clear and cool. She dipped her hands in the water and smiled. "This place is sacred to my people. It is a place of healing." Alex knelt by the water. "It feels peaceful here." Lyra nodded. "We will need peace for what comes next." As they walked back, Alex noticed Lyra moving slower. The pregnancy was growing heavier, but her spirit remained strong. That night, as the stars twinkled above, Lyra spoke quietly. "I am scared, Alex. The elders may still find us. They do not understand." Alex took her hand gently. "We will face them together. I will protect you." Lyra smiled, but her eyes held worry. The next day, danger came in a way they did not expect. A pack of wild creatures appeared near the valley. They were large and fast, with sharp teeth and glowing eyes. Lyra stood between Alex and the creatures. "Stay behind me," she said firmly. Alex nodded, ready to defend them both. But Lyra surprised him. She raised her hands and began to speak, in the old Zorathian language. Her voice was strong and clear. Slowly, the creatures stopped moving. Their eyes softened, and they turned away peacefully. Alex looked at Lyra with amazement. "You have a powerful voice." Lyra smiled. "It is part of who I am. My tribe taught me to speak with the land and its creatures." Alex nodded. "I want to learn this." Days turned into weeks. Alex practiced the old language with Lyra. Their bond grew deeper, built on trust and respect. One evening, Lyra showed Alex a small plant with silver leaves. "This plant helps with strength," she said. "I will give it to the child." Alex took the plant carefully. "We will do everything to keep you both safe." Their peaceful time was interrupted when a scout from the tribe appeared near the Bai cave. The scout's eyes were sharp and filled with doubt. Lyra stepped forward. "Why do you come here?" The scout looked at Alex. "A human hides with you. The elders must know." Lyra's face hardened. "Then we will face them." Alex stood beside her. Together! The scout left, and soon the sound of approaching footsteps filled the valley. The elders had come, Lyra and Alex prepared to meet them. The elders' faces were stern, but their eyes showed a flicker of curiosity. The eldest elder spoke. Lyra, you bring trouble to our tribe. You must return. Lyra stood tall. I carry a new life. This child is not trouble. It is hope. Alex added, we ask for peace, for a chance to show that different worlds can unite. The elders whispered among themselves. Finally, the eldest said, we will watch. If the child lives and brings strength, we will accept. But this path will be hard. Lyra and Alex nodded. They knew their journey was far from over. But in that moment, they found hope. Hope that love and courage could change the future. The days grew warmer in the hidden valley. Lyra's strength sometimes faded, but her spirit was strong. The child inside her moved gently, a reminder of hope and change. Alex stayed close, learning more about Zorathian traditions. He wanted to understand what Lyra's people believed about family, honor, and the future. One morning, Lyra spoke softly. Alex, you should know the rules of my tribe about children and family. Alex nodded. Please tell me. Lyra took a deep breath. In my tribe, family means loyalty and strength. Children carry the tribe's future. But mixed children are rare, and many fear them. They say we may not be strong enough. Some think mixed children could bring problems. Alex listened carefully. That sounds hard, but I believe the child will be strong. Lyra smiled faintly. Your hope helps me. Later, a messenger arrived from the tribe. He brought a letter from the elders. It said the tribe wanted to see Lyra and the child soon. They planned a ceremony to decide the child's future. Lyra's eyes widened. The ceremony, it is a serious event. The tribe will watch closely. Alex took her hand. We will go together. We will face them. The journey back to the city was long and hard. Lyra's steps were slow, but her eyes were steady. Alex helped her when the path became rough. When they reached the city, the streets were full of curious eyes. Whispers followed them. Some looked with hope, others with doubt. The elders gathered in a great hall made of shining crystal. The walls reflected light in many colors. Lyra and Alex entered, greeted by silence. The eldest elder spoke first. Lyra, you have returned with the child. The tribe watches closely. Lyra bowed her head slightly. I am ready. The ceremony began. The tribe's healers and leaders came forward. They examined Lyra carefully, watching the child's signs. Alex watched with quiet hope. He knew the ceremony was not just about rules, but about trust and acceptance. After a long time, the eldest elder raised his hand. The child shows strong signs of life and will. This is good, the tribe members murmured. Some nodded slowly. The eldest elder turned to Lyra. The tribe will give you time. We will watch the child grow. If the child brings honor, you will have our support. Lyra smiled, tears in her eyes. Thank you. Alex stepped forward. We will do all we can to honor your tribe and protect this child. The elders nodded, their faces softening. After the ceremony, Lyra and Alex walked through the city. The streets felt different now, less cold, more welcoming. Lyra looked at Alex. Your courage helped change many minds. Alex smiled. It is because of you. Your strength inspired me. They returned to the hidden valley. Life there was peaceful again, full of quiet moments and small joys. Lyra's body grew heavier, but her heart was lighter. Alex continued learning the Zorathian language and customs. They prepared for the new life together. One night, under the stars, Lyra spoke quietly. Alex, I feel the child will be special, different, but strong. Alex took her hand. We will protect and love this child, no matter what. The child's arrival was near. The valley was ready to welcome new hope. The day was calm and bright on the planet Zorath. The purple sky shone softly under the twin suns. In the hidden valley, Alex and Lyra prepared for a new chapter in their lives. The time had come for Lyra to give birth. Alex stayed close to Lyra. He held her hand gently and spoke softly. You are strong, Lyra. We will face this together. Lyra smiled tiredly. Thank you, Alex. I feel the child is ready. The valley around them was alive with quiet energy. Strange flowers bloomed, and soft breezes moved through the tall grass. It was as if the whole world waited with them. The sun moved high. Lyra felt the first signs of labor. Alex helped her to a comfortable place in the cave they had made their home. The crystals on the walls glowed softly, lighting the space with gentle colors. Lyra breathed deeply, remembering the teachings of her tribe. She focused on the strength inside her and the new life growing. Hours passed slowly. Alex stayed by her side, offering water and kind words. You are doing great, he said. The child will be here soon. Lyra nodded, her eyes filled with hope and pain. She trusted Alex completely. Outside the cave, the sounds of the valley were calm. The wild creatures moved quietly, sensing the important moment. Finally, as the second sun began to set, the child was born. Lyra held the small life close. The child's skin was a soft blend of silver and human tones. Their eyes shone bright like stars. Alex looked at the child with wonder. Our child, he whispered. A new beginning. Lyra smiled through tears. A promise of peace between our worlds. In the days that followed, the tribe's leaders came to visit. They saw the child growing strong and healthy. The elders watched with quiet respect. The eldest elder spoke. This child is a symbol, a future where humans and Zorathians stand together. The tribe began to change. Old fears slowly faded. The people learned to see the strength in difference and unity. Lyra and Alex became leaders of a new hope. They worked to build a future where their worlds could share knowledge, culture, and friendship. The child grew, learning both human and Zorathian ways. They became a bridge between two worlds. One evening, as the twin suns set, Alex and Lyra stood, together, watching the horizon. Our journey was hard, Lyra said, but it brought us here. Alex smiled. Yes, together, we can face anything. The story of Alex, Lyra, and their child became a legend, a story of courage, trust, and the power of hope. On Zorath, a new era began, one where two worlds united, stronger and better because of each other.